Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome to the second day of PLANMAS, and today we are organizing my memory planning planner binder, just to catch up before we start doing all these plan with me's during this month. I need to do August through October for this month, but we're also going to be planning some November as well. But first off, I haven't done any of my monthlies since the beginning of this 6-month part of my planner. So that is what we're going to be doing for the first part of this video. We're going to be doing each of my monthlies through October. November and December still have to come in the mail, so I will be doing those later. But for now, we've got 4 months to do, and then we will be picking out all of my kits for August through November. So let's get started on working on all of these monthlies. So as you can see here, I've done July, but I haven't gone into August yet for my actual planning. But I'm going to pull out my monthlies here so I can just do them one after the other. And I'm going to be using the Scribble Prints Co monthly kits with the added top bars. And they're mostly going to be decorative because usually I do pre-plan in these, but obviously we are far removed from July, even October now. So they're going to be completely decorative this time, and I think I'm going to do the rest of the year decorative, so I'm not going to be using the checklists on the sidebar. I'm just going to be using the full boxes of art that Andrea includes in the SBC kits. So yeah, this is going to be fairly quick, and I'm just going to put the big things in. I wasn't terribly busy these months, really. So, and a lot of this, I was surprised to see a lot of this art actually matched the front covers that I did, the dashboards that I did last year to set up this planner. It just kind of worked out that way. But that's the art that Audrey used as well. But yeah, so I think they're going to turn out pretty cute. These are my first time ever using her monthly kits, so it was definitely something new to try out. But I think they're going to turn out cute. So obviously I'm going to do a little bit of whiteout at the top just to make sure that those black scripts don't shine through. And then of course we put in the bars across, and then which are a separate add-on. And then the kits come with these sidebar pictures, and you can see here with the glitter headers, they completely fill in the sidebar, which is nice. Usually I do the checklist, but as I said, we are very much back planning, so I will just use the pictures for now. And then I decided to sort of spruce up this banner a bit with some of the deco. We have small and large decos, and of course the monthly sticker here, so I'm just going to put that in as well as I could. Just trying to figure things out, this is my first time doing it, so I was playing around here. And obviously I usually use Caress Press kits, which have more traditional little thing boxes and things like that. So I also had to figure out how I'm going to use the functional stickers from these kits, which are smaller, more doodly kind of boxes. But I do love how they have the payday flags in there, because I do love having those in. They do fill up my weeks pretty well. And then I started playing with the different boxes for my events and my bills. This box here is for my dad's birthday on the 8th, and I'm going to include a little paper milk maru to go with it. I don't decorate too many other boxes in these months, just make it pretty simple with pen, but I think this one turned out really cute for his birthday. But yeah, I'm going to put also just some TV shows and my bills. This is mostly what I'm putting in here. Then we're going to get started on using up this deco, and I was like, you know what? I don't have any boxes to cover the months I don't use. The days in the months that aren't used. The boxes that aren't in the month. Usually I cover those up with boxes in the Cross Press kits, but here we're going to try and fill some up with some larger deco and sort of layer over everything. It's a lot more loose going. I decided not to use the date covers just because on the date number covers, just because on these inserts the white of the sticker is very different to the white of the paper, so that's why I'm not going to be using those, although maybe in the future I would, perhaps with different inserts. I'm still not sure what I'm going to be using for next year. But we have time to figure that out. That's basically July done, so now we're going to get on to August. So August turned out to be a rather old set of mine, actually. It's a picnic set, which I was really, really happy with when I first did it. They turned out really, really cute, and I love all the just the elements that go into this set of art. Alright, Heidi is now joining me for this. I'm holding her during this voiceover because she is driving me nuts. She does not want me to do this voiceover before lunch. But anyway, so I put that sticker lying up there because I thought she'd be so cute. I actually drew the people for this set lying down because I did a scene with a picnic blanket included. And obviously the scene of this top banner is not lying down, but I think it turned out really cute doing it that way. So once again, we're going to be doing the usual, put in the paydays, which I completely forgot about already, but I'll put that in a minute. But I just put in my usual bills, rent, phone bill, and insurance. Heidi is now struggling in my arms, but I'm not letting her go because she is, oh my god, she's making so much noise, you guys. I just want to get this done before lunch, but she wants lunch, but it's still half an hour until she gets her lunch, you know what I mean? Anyway, life with cats. So actually on August 6th, it was Locke and I's 19-year anniversary. We started dating 19 years ago on August 6th, which is kind of crazy to think about, but I put that in there. And then some more TV as well. I'm just drawing this little TV icon. I don't know. I wasn't feeling like trying to find stickers that would work in here. So I'm just going to put those in. And then the new Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar came out on the 27th. This is not like a new Story of Seasons game. It was on the DS. It was Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar. But obviously the series has become Story of Seasons now, so it was a remake on the Switch and or also on Steam if you want to play it on computer, and it is so good. I highly recommend it. Probably the best Story of Seasons game in years. It is so fun. Definitely try out Grand Bazaar if you want to try out a farming game. It is so good. You do farming, and then every Saturday there is a Grand Bazaar where you sell all of your things just at the market, and it's just a fun way to do the game because you have this goal, a weekly goal of getting all of the produce and all the stuff that you make and collect to be able to sell on the Saturday instead of just selling it whenever you want kind of thing. I mean, you still can, but you make a lot more money if you wait till the bazaar. And I just love that extra bit of something. Sorry, I'm hitting my desk. Something to look forward to and enjoy. Makes the game a bit more dynamic, if you know what I mean. So that was August all done, and now we're going to get into September, and this was my one of my favorite art sets. It's like a fantasy art set, but it's kind of, I drew it for Rings of Power or Lord of the Rings, but you can just use it as a fantasy set, and I just love the way this one came out. Yeah, I still love it. I've mixed feelings on it based on things that happened, but yeah, I still love this art set. It's so pretty, and I'm still very proud of how the scene came out with the lighting and the girl with the butterflies on her. Just one of my favorite things. So I'm glad this was a September art because I love it so much. But yeah, we're going to be doing the usual same layout as before, with the payday flags and whatever events we had in here, which I can't remember what they were at this point. Ah, yes, Pokemon Concierge, the next season came out. It's only like 4 episodes each, but they're so good. I love Pokemon Concierge, it's so sweet. And then 7th of September was Australia's Father's Day, so Father's Day in Australia. Mother's Day is like the same, but like US to Australia, but Father's Day moves around. It's also a different day in Finland as well. We just recently had Father's Day here, actually. Like October, November. So yeah, but that was Father's Day for Australia. So don't worry if you're panicking looking at that now, but that was the Australian date. And then that was about it to put into this one. So we'll put some deco around, and yeah, love the way this one came out. It's like it's autumn, it's fantasy, it's Rings of Power. It makes me happy. Now for October, and we are using, this is the Screamathon art, which was last year's nostalgic 90s Halloween art that I did for SPC. Love this one so much, and I'm glad it became the monthly. And I will say, I know I'm not using all of the stickers, but I actually went through and I saved all of the largest stickers that I really liked from the deco sheets into a sticker book that I actually got from SPC, the little sticker book that she's been selling recently. So I put those in there, so none of them are going to go to waste. And I'll find other places to use them. But yeah, so lots of deco on these sheets. So I really didn't need to use all of it, so I'm glad I was able to save some good pieces. But this is the last monthly for the planner. And again, we're just going to do the usual stuff as I did the others. They actually came together pretty quickly. So there were good little kits, especially for just back planning. I didn't want to do like super in-depth memory planning for these. I just wanted to keep them simple and decorate them up. I don't know. Maybe I won't do... I'll probably get monthlies for next year. I'm still not decided. Because I think I'm going to move all of my pre-planning checklists and stuff to my daily planner. The 16th was my birthday, so of course I had to mark that down. Heidi is really struggling in my arms now. She's very upset, but this is the only way to get my voiceover done right now because she's being a menace. But anyway, so I also had my shop sale that started on the 13th. We're going to put that in a second. Look at my bills like racking up on one day there, my insurance on my phone. How unfair. Right on my birthday. And then what have I got done? Oh, daylight savings time in Europe was on the 26th. So we had it a week earlier than the States this time. But yeah, because we usually have it at the end of October. And then, I had to remember put Halloween in. That's something to put in. So I did do that quickly before putting in this larger deco throughout, which turned out super adorable. But yeah, it was nice to be able to use these kits for the first time in my monthlies, and I think they turned out excellent. There's just so many pieces and stuff that you can use, and of course you can use them across different monthlies. But I'm glad she included these bits and pieces for the Erin Condren style A5 wide monthlies. So yeah, I love the way they came out. And it was good to get some stuff done in my planner. You know what I mean? I'm catching up. And November, December shouldn't take too long once they arrive. You probably already saw them in the haul yesterday. But I'm filming this in November, so I don't have them yet. But they are on the way. So let's put these monthlies back into the binder. And just put my scissors away there. And I do love the way this year's planner came out. And I can't wait to finish up all my spreads, so she'll be all pretty and full. I was able to complete and do everything for my first half of the year, so I'm still struggling with this cat. But yeah, so soon we'll have a finished planner. I'm hoping to finish it completely in January next year, so yeah, it'll be nice to have it all complete. But now we actually need to work on choosing my kits. So I've got some August here, but the rest I don't have them picked out at all. I know I've been so disconnected from my planning at the moment. I just haven't had time. Just everything else has been filling up my life, you know what I mean? And Luck has been spending a lot more time with me, like because they used to have like more games and stuff that they would play, so I had more alone time. Plus also I've been going to bed at 9, and I used to film like after 9 p.m. so yeah, we just have a lot of kits to pick out. This is a bunch of kits that I hadn't put away yet from my last hauls, so we're going through them to see like maybe yes, maybe not, to see what I would want to include. Heidi is like kicking my stomach right now, but I'm afraid to let it go. She won't let me finish this voiceover. If not, she still has 15 minutes before she gets fed. So, all right. So now I'm going to start going through all of my kit binders to find the different weeks that I want to fill up. So I got to remember that August is like summer into autumn, and then we have the start of autumn, and then Halloween, and then deep autumn. Because yeah, I'm start of November now that I'm choosing these kits, and it's going to be a pretty mild and damp November. They're pretty sure, so probably won't get any snow for a while, and I don't have any Christmas kits in, so yeah, we're not going to be choosing those just yet. I think they're going to be all in the haul you would have seen yesterday, or even some not yet. But here are all my pre-planning notes that I used to film from, so I'm just getting an idea of what was in each week and what I want to use. And yeah, we're just going to be selecting from all of my autumn, Halloween, and a little bit of summer, a little bit of any time kits here. So we're going to be going back and forth and choosing some different ones. So I keep leaving that D&D Bard's Tale set, but I'm going to come back for it. Just you wait. I very much go back and forth on what I use, because I didn't end up having a lot of autumn kits this year. I guess not much autumn art came out. In fact, I didn't do any autumn art, I believe. No. It's just been like, it's one thing after another at the moment. Yeah, it's been hard to lock in, because you lock in and then you make like 5 sales and it's kind of hard on the morale at the moment. So I'm just trying my best, you know what I mean? Luckily we still have tons of old art to be used. So I brought out some old art for autumn, like Merlot, my set Merlot and things like that. So here I just put in the numbers of weeks and just trying to like get a better idea of, because I felt a bit overwhelmed trying to pick which week is what. So I thought maybe if I just number the weeks, I could see how many kits I just need, and then I could fill them in that kind of way and not think about the actual date, except for my birthday week, which I'm going to use Black Cat Cafe. because that was my new Halloween art this year, and I just thought it was really adorable for my birthday, even if it's not really birthday themed. I brought back this old kit called Zombina, one of my favorite Halloween arts. And then we're going to use Candy Corn, my Scribble Prints Co. Alright, sorry if I sounded weird there, but Heidi was at the end of her want to be held by me. So I finally just let it go and I fed her lunch now. So hopefully that's it. Hopefully you don't really hear it eating biscuits right now because I can. But anyway, I did have 2 new autumn arts here from other artists, so I will bring those in as well. And I'm trying to choose like the deeper autumn arts for November and do more, I don't know, lighter art for September, if that makes sense. But at least Halloween's done. It was much easier to pick. I also didn't want to pick like all my own art, but I gotta take what I've got in my collection. I also went through my Anytime, my license, kind of like, pop culture stuff. Looking at my poor little One Piece kits there, but luckily they now released a date. It's coming out March 10th. So in March, I'm going to have my One Piece spread finally. I'm excited about that. Yeah, so I just did a lot of flicking through all of my binders. So I did pull in, I'm moving around Darkling Sky. I was kind of moving around my kit for my last week of August, and I get confused here in a minute because I don't think, I was going to do Darkling Sky as my last week in August, but then, so I took it out to put it into September, I think. Can't remember now. And then I was like, oh wait, I still have something to put into August. I don't know. I was a mess trying to do all this. It's confusing trying to work on like multiple months at once. Here comes out Bard's Tale. I also wanted to put in Royal Court, and I actually put it in the week that I finished the book The Second Death of Locke, which is supposed to be a Lady Night book, but it, I don't know, to me it really wasn't. It was kind of disappointing, to be honest. Oh well. I'm looking forward to reading The Everlasting instead, because that was Alex E. Harrow. She wrote 6 Deaths of the Saint, and I loved it. And The Everlasting is supposed to be like based off, like, it's a longer version. 6 Deaths of the Saint is like a short story. It's like 30 pages, and then she made a full book, The Everlasting, so I'm excited for that. But The Second Death of Locke was sold as, like, if you like 6 Deaths of the Saint. But it was not like it at all, to be honest. It was definitely a romantasy and not a fantasy, so, oh well. We will probably be, oh, no, I guess I finished it, when did I finish? No, I finished it later. I put Royal Court into November, silly. So you won't actually get to see me talk about that book during PLANMAS, so apologies. But as you can see here now, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan in the end. A bit sad about that, because I love a Lady Night theme. So here I am, I'm like, oh, right, I need something for August, the end of August. So I decided to pull out this Evermore set. Yeah, which I called Romantic Verses, as my art said. But yeah, from AFI Lyrics, which probably doesn't make any sense, but it made sense in my head. I remember I mentioned this in my haul back then. But anyway, so now I'm going to go through the kits week by week, and I'm going to put them name into my, like, the Caress Press inserts come with this really cool planning page. So I'll put that in there, and then I'll put them in their appropriate little slots here. And then of course I didn't have them all dated because I've been using a specific set of them okay. I was using a few of them for a long time. You'll see they have old stickers on them, and I was kind of like semi-retiring them, but because I want to put all of the kits away and planned out, I'm just going to use them and put in the new date labels on them. So yeah, we're going to get them out of the plastic, and we're going to out of the cello, and then we're going to get them into their little slot. So I did end up pairing them with foil off camera just because it took me a while to go through my foil and just pair everything. I will say that I paired all of them with like a simple foil bundle from SBC or Caress Press, and I kept it very simple. But of course, we'll see the foil pairings when we do the actual Plan With Me's. But I thought you've probably seen enough organizing here for one day. Because after this filming, I picked all the foil for all the kits, and then I also finished writing out all of my actual plans on my planning note pages there from PlannerFace, the notebook. The notepad is from PlannerFace. Because I like to, I move it from my daily planner, like the record of what I did every day, and I put it there so then I have an easy thing to reference while I actually film and put my stickers down. So that's what I did for the rest of this video. And then the next day I actually went through and I pulled the stickers for the first 3 Plan With Me's, and I did the bases for them. So yeah, we're just doing a big old production here. So as you can see here, I'm putting on these new labels on my older inserts here, but actually it's much more useful to be able to have them all kept in here. And what I've done actually is I used to keep, like I would do the base, and then I would keep the kit that I was using as a base during the week in my planner, the actual planner. But this time I've decided to keep all of the bits and bobs in this kit planner for now. So yeah, it's been an all-in-one organization for me at the moment. So yeah, we're putting all of these in. I've got a bunch of kits from this year, a bunch from last year or older that I really wanted to use. So I was really happy to be able to get it all organized and get a good dent out of my collection of kits here. It makes this binder way more chubby, but we will live with it for now. So yeah, that is all of my organization. Now my planner is all set to be, I got some monthlies done, and I've got my kits picked out, and all I need, then I just had to write up those notes and do my Plan With Me's. So we are ready. So this is what my kit lineup is for August, September, and October. Obviously the first week there was my anniversary week, and then I did some more summer and then some anytime. And I thought those sort of like those colors of that one led well into the start of September. And then we got really into like September 8th, a bit more actual autumn, and then we get straight into autumn and Halloween. But yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because it is PLANMAS. This is only the second day. There's going to be 25 videos in PLANMAS, one every day through Christmas. So definitely come join me. There will be a playlist on my channel. And of course, there was the intro video yesterday. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye.